Hola, muy buenas, ¿qué tal mis Warhaminos? Espero que muy bien. Soy Saboking, tu gamer de confianza, y estamos de vuelta en Warhammer 40.000 Dawn of War. Y vamos a ir a la misión 6.
Under
Estamos
the orders
a
of
tope.
Inquisitor Toth, the citizens of Tartarus have begun a mass exodus of the planet. Such an action can lead to disaster in the best of situations. But the reports reaching my ears are ones of planet-wide hysteria as the population makes its pilgrimage to the two main spaceports. Convoys of transports and civilians on foot are being plagued by attacks from Orc forces. Stretched thin, the Imperial Guard is barely keeping order in the major population centers, sacrificing their lives long enough to hold back the green tide of the Orcs. They are truly warriors of the Emperor. I wish for nothing more than to be able to join them in this noble cause. But I cannot deny my duty any more than they can deny theirs. We have found proof that the forces of chaos are operating on the planet of Tartarus. Isidore has found evidence on the blasphemous altar that indicates they may be headed towards Mount Korath, an old mountain located dangerously close to an area of heavy Orc activity. I have requested a regiment of Imperial Guard from Colonel Brom to help cover our approach. I regret asking when the Colonel's forces are already stretched to the breaking point, but there are greater things at stake now.
Pues bueno, espero que os hayáis enterado porque yo no paso a leer y que me duelen luego los ojos y la cabeza leer tan pequeño y encima en verde fosforito. Aquí esto ya me lo puedo leer, aunque sigue siendo bastante tedioso, pero por lo menos no está en verde y no me hace tanto daño.
Exalted Farseer, the humans are moving, traversing the slope as you predicted. They are walking into our trap.
Yes, but you can never ambush a space marine. Remember that. They expect treachery at every turn. You can only validate their suspicions.
Your orders?
We have locked the humans into this path as they have locked us into ours. They know they enter a gauntlet, and they will likely drag us into it as well. Now we play our parts, and pray that we are the better actors.
Pues sí, vamos a reventar lo más seguro.
Are you certain?
Yes, the path to Mount Korath. This is where the altar said we must go. Why? Do you question my findings?
I do not question your abilities, brother librarian, but I do question their tactical sense. That mountain pass is the perfect location for an ambush.
Listen to the distrust in his voice. He probably calls you mutant behind your back, but he fears your divinity, your power. You must put the child at ease.
I do not deny that this is likely a trap, which is all the more proof that our enemy lies in this direction.
Very true, old friend. Stay alert and follow my lead. I want no mistakes.
Agreed.
Ya está corrompido. No hace más que escuchar el caos.
Scouts, are you in position?
Yes, my lord. We have discovered the location of the first Eldar forces.
We must find a way to overcome this Eldar strike force before we can scout out a good location to stage our field operations.
Pues venga. Vamos a buscar nuestra posición. Cruceta. Esto me se olvida. Venga, por favor, vuelve. Vale, ya he puesto, gracias. Vamos para
By my command, attack! By my command, attack!
Heresy grows from idleness.
My faith is my shield.
Faith is eternal. Fear denies faith. Faith is our shield.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
¡Chaval, qué guapo cómo se ha cargado el Marines Espaciales! ¿Lo habéis visto?
Awaiting orders.
Eso es lo que das tú, cabrón.
Weapons at ready. It is time. Squad morale restored.
My faith is my shield. Space Marines, advance!
Que los de asalto, como tienen que estar ahí pegados a ellos, pues claro.
This structure is a webway portal.
Faith is our
The
shield.
Eldar use them to quickly travel from one location to another. We must destroy any webway portals we find to limit the Eldar's
This
mobility.
day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic. This is a good location to establish a field base. A glorious one. Gabriel to the Litany of Fury. Lock on my location and prepare to drop HQ.
Heresy grows from
Now.
idleness. Ever vigilant.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Objective acquired.
¿Y cómo hago la base? Ah, vale, que me la está poniendo aquí. Muy bien. Muy bien, aquí mira, muy bien, tío. Uy, el tío me ha
I
venido aquí,
await
vale.
your instructions.
Instructions.
Yes, Lord.
Yes,
We
Lord.
stand ready.
Instruction.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
of his will.
¿Qué vas, amigo? Bien.
Here to serve.
For the Emperor!
I will do as you ask.
Me voy a montar la gorda aquí directamente. No sé si me da para gorda. 495. Oh, la virgen.
I await your instructions.
Awaiting orders.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Walk
No me
softly.
haga ganas de poner el
Encara
biblioteca
the
de
big
primera
gun.
carrera de dientes, porque el jodido va a ser un rata. Ya lo estamos viendo.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Y te vas a poner
Yes,
la
Lord.
Position
gorda
secure.
esta. Sí.
As you wish.
Taking heavy fire. At your command. Initiating attack protocol 23.
¿Te llevas?
Yes, my lord. Weapons at ready. It is time. We stand ready. Onward to glory! Charge!
My knowledge is at
My
your disposal.
faith is my shield.
Yes, my lord. Weapons at ready.
At last,
It is time.
back to war.
¿No hemos puesto ya tocho? Ah, no, no, no.
Yes, Lord.
Necesitas evaluar. ¿Qué momento me vas a no? Me lo estoy inventando.
Awaiting orders. Understood.
Me ha matado al pobre diablo que estaba aquí. Me voy a cagar en todo.
I await your instructions. As you wish. With all due haste, yes, most beneficent one.
Y no lo ha terminado encima. Joder.
Taking hit! At your command.
Joder, vaya.
My lord, I have arrived at your request.
We need you to cover the Eastern Pass. The combat that is occurring here will likely attract the Orc forces nearby.
I am
We
ready to
cannot
serve.
afford their
Again.
interference.
I understand.
Yes, Lord.
You can count on the
Yes,
Imperial
Lord.
Guard to hold this pass. No orcs will get by us.
Keep me appraised of the situation. If possible, I will provide you assistance if the Orcs attack.
Yes, my lord.
Y para allá yo no voy a ir, voy a por culo. Voy a por culo. Si queréis ir, yo no voy a ir. Yo estoy aquí tranquila que
Yes, Lord.
Heresy grows from idleness.
quiero matar para ahí. Vale. Vale, pues mientras están estos jambicos aquí.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
No, no, no.
My aim shall not falter.
We are the Emperor's chosen. To the skies!
Now that we have established our field
Orders
base,
received.
we must continue through the mountain pass on foot. Expect heavy resistance. Make sure you move
Yes,
cautiously
Lord.
and keep the field base protected at all times.
I exist to serve.
Fall back! Direct us to the enemy. Yes, my lord.
What is your
To the
will?
skies!
Sí, otro de aquí,
My
Muy bien,
faith is
muy
my
buena.
shield.
Guau, queda...
What's your regrouping?
I await your
Voy a
instructions.
poner aquí una extensión pesado.
I await your
Under
instructions.
fire!
I
Taking
await
damage!
your instructions.
For the Emperor. While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace. My aim shall not falter.
Mira mis cosas.
Awaiting orders.
Qué pesado, tío.
We
¿Y dónde está lo que
stand
estaba aquí?
ready.
¿Ha muerto o qué? Qué listos son, ¿no?
For the
¿Qué
Emperor!
hacéis aquí? ¿Qué te lo estoy pasando bien aquí? ¡Ah, que son míos, chaval!
Yes, sir.
Tío, pues venía aquí.
Heavy support available.
At your command.
Awaiting orders.
Lehman Russ here.
Faith is our shield.
Lehman Russ here. Heavy support available.
Following orders.
Vale. Lo
Here
termina
to
muy bien
serve.
ahora. Pero
Yes,
tengo que
Lord.
hacerlo todo el puto día.
Build routine 7 to 1 initiated. Instructions.
Distraction. No es para nada, tío, vaya puta chufa.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
My brother.
Space Marines, advance!
Armor reporting.
Bueno, ¿qué coño son las cosas?
Yes, we'll get through this. I know it.
Hold formation and attack!
¿Y dice aquí
How
lo que
can I
está aquí?
serve?
Taking hits!
Yes, my lord. Yes, sir. We're here. Yes, sir.
No pasa nada. Porque
Awaiting orders.
mis hermanos de asalto...
Take and
The
hold.
Emperor
¿Dónde vas, tío,
protects.
pesado?
Following orders.
Lehman Russ here.
Following orders. Reporting, sir.
Yes, my lord. Taking damage.
The Emperor protects. I will see that it happens.
Lehman Russ here.
Vale. Empieza a hacer algo.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Nada, ¿no?
My faith is my shield. While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Vale, bien.
What's your order?
Yes,
Tú,
Lord.
ven aquí.
Position
Yes, Lord.
secure.
Lehman Russ here. Heavy support available. Moving out.
The Emperor protects. Yes, my lord.
I await your instructions.
Instructions.
I will do as you ask.
Heavy support available. Moving out. Armor reporting.
Direct us to the enemy.
Vale, ¿qué tal vas aquí tú? ¿Cómo hacer esto o qué?
I await your instructions.
For the Emperor!
Pues creo que me sobra de eso, así que vamos a hacer ahora esto.
Green
I will do
skins!
as you ask.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
I
Bueno, podemos
await
nivel
your
2 también, calcula, ¿no?
instructions.
We stand ready.
Vale, tranquilamente me lo voy haciendo yo aquí. ¿Dónde está este? ¿Me lo has terminado ya? A ver, pero...
Yes, Lord. What is your will? Here to
Vale,
serve.
aquí.
Yes, Lord. I will do as you ask.
Que he puesto esto, ¿verdad? Sí.
I await your instructions. Build routine 7 to 1
How can I serve?
initiated.
Taking damage.
At your command.
Yes, most beneficent one. I will do as you ask.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
Command me.
Direct us to the enemy.
Praise the Emperor.
Venerate the immortal Emperor.
For the Emperor.
Faith is eternal.
Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine 721 initiated.
Hay que proteger bien esto, majo.
Yes, most beneficent one. Initializing build protocol. I await your instructions. I await your instructions. I will do as you ask.
Las torretas son las pollas, no las torretas, Muy durísimas.
I exist to serve.
Faith is eternal. By his word.
Heresy grows from idleness. What's your order? Direct us to the enemy.
Even in death I still serve. By his word.
Here to serve.
Ever vigilant.
¿Quién te ha dicho que pares?
I await your
Esclavo, ¿quién te ha dicho que
instructions.
pares?
Initializing build protocol. Here to serve. With all due haste.
Ah, sí. ¿Y esto por qué no piensas hacer esto, amigo?
Here to serve. I will do as you ask.
Fear denies faith.
Venga. Venga, vamos a meterle primero a esto para poder seguir subiendo las torretas. ¿Estas? Vale. Vale, guay. Guay. Y ahora
Taking
más.
heavy fire.
With all due haste.
Bueno, pues está guapo eso de que me pongan en las tropas. Bueno, tengo vale. Vale.
I await your instructions. Initializing build protocol.
We are the Emperor's chosen. Moving out.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Vamos. No. Bueno, enseguida puedo hacer más de estos, yo me. Para que sea más fuerte.
Faith is our shield.
Las torretas son las pollas.
I await your instructions. Build routine 721
We are the
initiated.
Emperor's chosen.
Aquí también.
Taking heavy fire.
Here to serve.
Taking heavy fire.
I will do as you ask.
Oh, que no va a entrar ni Dios, amigo. Aquí vamos. Voy a montar un chiringuito que alucina. Para cómo me mola este tema que haya recursos infinitos y aquí no se gastan las balas. A mí lo de demasiada realidad en los juegos me aburre un poco, la verdad. Juego de 450, vaya cómo las gastas, ¿no, amigo? Vale, tío, voy sobrado, así que no te voy a poner 450. ¿Dónde está? Hay que poner esta madre.
Yes, most beneficent one. With all due haste.
Faith is our shield.
no va a venir nadie más a tocar las pelotas. ¿Qué hago aquí con estos tíos parados? Pues proteger esto de aquí mientras me cheto. Bueno, me cheto que tengo que coger... Otro te voy a esperar un poquito. Voy a poner más.
Build routine 721 initiated.
Toca tu lado.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Uno más aquí, ¿me dejas?
Build routine 721
Ya
initiated.
no hago más torretitas de esas.
Fear denies
Pero lo
faith.
que voy a hacer es... Bueno, ¿cuánto vale esto? 25. Así veo lo que hay por aquí.
Awaiting orders.
No.
Maintain attack formation. Under fire.
Si llamando dos a la vez llegaba más.
Taking damage.
Mira aquí. Vale, por aquí me llegan. Ah, tía.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. I shall obey. Yes, Lord.
Bueno, vale. Sería guapo si las torretas subieran de nivel, pues no las pondría. Pondría otra cosita, ¿sabes? Pondría los tíos. Porque
Yes, my lord.
pero como aquí nadie sube de nivel, pues oye, es lo que hay, tío. Aquí no hay otro tío por aquí. Pues me está petardeando el OBS, me pone muy nervioso eso, tío. Es puto mierda el programa. Encima, acabo de grabar un vídeo grabado normal, ahora ¿por qué me está grabando mal? Es que no entiendo, tío. De repente si me empieza a petardear ahora.
At your command. Direct us to the enemy.
Command me.
Under fire.
Vale, ¿dónde está el otro? Hola, puto 87.
I await your instructions. Yes, Lord.
Los arreglo, no hace falta que se lo diga yo, lo arreglo sin más. Tío, ¿qué estás haciendo? ¿Vale? Aquí hay otro. Vale. Gracias. Bueno, estáis aquí los dos servocráneos. Bueno, tú por aquí. No paran de venir los pesados.
Under fire. Direct us to the enemy.
Yes, most beneficent one. Yes, Lord. Yes,
Taking
Lord.
hits.
Bueno, y aquí no hay nada, tío.
Regroup.
Mierda. Bueno, vale. Pues ya tengo suficiente para montar mi chiringa. Vamos a ver, ¿dónde está?
Yes,
Aquí
Lord.
había uno... Vale, pues tú vete por delante.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Ven a hacerte esta mierda.
Taking hits!
With all due haste. Yes, Lord.
Han muerto. Ni ha muerto una de marines. ¿Qué
Direct
dices?
us to the enemy.
¿Cómo que ha muerto?
What is your order?
Even in death I still serve. I
Taking
shall
damage.
end you.
On
¿Qué
alert,
vamos a muerto con
brothers.
una marina?
Awaiting
The enemy
orders.
must be nearby.
¿Pero qué estás diciendo? Vale. Que puedo nivel 3. Vale.
It is better to die for the Emperor
Me
than live for yourself.
Marine squad deployed.
With all due haste.
Direct us to the enemy.
At last, back to war.
Ah, pues que está poniendo muy pesado. Tenemos que ir para allá. No quiero hacer un chiquito tan bueno. Esto va guay ahora. Tengo más cosas ahora. Di que es un spider que me da
Marine
igual.
squad deployed.
De artillería, ¿no? Vale. Quiero un par de artilleros.
Yes,
Taking
Lord.
damage. What is your order?
Para acá. Voy a hacer un poquito de todo.
Orders received.
Me ha roto también el Dreadnought. ¿Pero qué estás diciendo?
I
Hasta que
await
eso
your
está apagado, digo, ¿verdad?
instructions.
I am ready to
Here to
serve
serve.
again.
With all due haste.
Even in death I still serve.
Whirlwind artillery tanks deployed.
Vale.
Faith is our shield.
Vale, amigo.
Orders received. Cleanse, purge, kill. Heresy grows from idleness.
Vale, estamos ya. Bueno, bueno, que Spider.
As you
Bueno,
command.
Spider. Wind. Vale, me falta el...
Here to serve.
Me falta la mierda esta, tío. Joder, creemos que no hay requisas, tío.
Taking heavy fire.
No, vamos a hacer más requisas. Me da por la luz.
Walk softly
Es lo que quiere
and carry
poner
a
aquí.
big gun.
Aquí me quedo
I
vacío, como
await your instructions.
estos también.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Whirlwind artillery tanks deployed.
At last, back to war.
Yes, most beneficent one. Initializing build protocol.
Even
Ah,
in
tío, venía
death
aquí, que
I
es
still
tonto con la
serve.
C. Joder, macho.
Taking
He
damage.
who stands with me shall be my brother.
Yes, most beneficent one. As you wish. Initializing build protocol.
Withdraw and regroup!
Awaiting orders. We stand ready.
Back into the
Ah, qué chica está ahí, tío, bibliotecario de mierda.
The enemy is attacking.
I command in the name of the Emperor.
Whirlwind here.
Ah, mira.
Preparing whirlwind missile battery to fire.
I am the instrument of his will.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Vale. Aquí se les acaba la tontería estar tocando los cojones.
Beware.
Se ha muerto. Se me ha muerto. Qué fuerte, ¿no?
For terror. By my command.
Your command.
Attack.
Bueno,
I await your instructions.
por si acaso me pongo otro aquí.
I will do as you ask.
¿Quiere mandanga? Yo le doy mandanga. Que las pongo mejor encima, no me he dado cuenta yo de eso, chaval. Mejora todo, chaval.
Whirlwind here.
Espérate un momentico que tengo que hacer para que compramos más.
Position
Minuto para
secure.
now. Biónico nivel 2. Vale. Chaval.
Taking heavy fire.
Hago todo lo que tengo
I
que estar.
await your instructions. I shall obey.
Beware the alien.
Parece que lo mueras, tío, que eres tonto.
The heretic.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
While the enemies of the Emperor still hold us, there can be no peace.
Eso me pone muy nervioso, que se emperra todo tener como un subnormal a atacar. Estás muriendo subnormal. Y por qué te manda que otro tanque. También ha desaparecido el tanque. ¿Por qué desaparecen las cosas?
Here to serve.
A ver si lo rompes ahora, gilipollas. ¿Qué hacéis ahora,
Rush
mongolo?
the enemy's position.
Quita aquí, subnormales.
An easy
Ah.
objective.
Qué bien, claro que sí. Muy bien, claro que sí. Media estupenda
The
tenemos
machine
aquí.
spirit is prepared.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. I exist to serve.
Awaiting orders.
Joder, tío, macho, de verdad, lo que vengan aquí es que... Está tocando la nariz del juego,
Instrument of his will.
The enemy's position.
At your command. At your command.
¿Qué hacéis aquí parado, tío?
We will crush the enemies of the
Faith
area.
is eternal.
Joder, tengo aquí, mira.
Whirlwind here.
Oh, pues hemos
Yes,
podido.
most beneficent one.
Duros son, ¿no? Pues ya, me viendo que tengo mejorado esto y no es capaz de machacar esa puta mía. Un Predator, chaval. Hostia, estos sí que son tochos.
Here to serve.
Tú. Ah, está allá, por ahí.
I exist to serve.
To the fight.
¿Qué haces aquí?
I await your
Todo el turno, ¿no?
instructions.
My faith is my
Bueno,
shield.
Taking
Follow
heavy
my
fire.
lead.
Take the battle to the enemy.
Qué mala gana me están poniendo, tío.
Faith is eternal.
Ah, que ni nada, que me haces venir aquí para nada. Vale.
What would you have me do?
Taking heavy fire.
Vamos para allá. Mira que bien está aquí,
Whirlwind here.
Faith is our shield. Awaiting orders.
I am the instrument of his will.
Initiating attack protocol 23.
Pues muy
What's your
tedioso
order?
esto, tío, de verdad,
Fear our wrath. Fear our wrath.
It is
No, no
better
me quieto
to
porque
die
sí,
for the
porque
Emperor
que
than
muévete,
live for
tío.
yourself.
Faith is our
Que te he dicho
shield.
que te muevas. No se va a mover, ¿por qué no te
Direct us
mueves?
to the enemy.
Predator deployed.
Understood. Weapons at ready. It is
No le sale de
time.
la polla, macho. Me
Moving
estás
out.
jodiendo los putos juegos ya, macho.
Stay vigilant, brothers. At your command. Stay vigilant, brothers.
Even in death I still serve. I will purge the unclean.
Joder, tío, de verdad.
The enemy is attacking.
A ver. Primo de muerto esto, güey. Ahora. Te lo juro, me pone mal. Que prefiero suprimirlo y matarlos que me están tocando los cojones. Lo vuelvo a hacer. Guau, qué asco, tío, de verdad.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Yes, Lord.
No, vuelvo a hacer.
Predator tank here.
Pues pone todo. Pues pone todo, chaval.
Predator tank here. As you command.
Yes, Lord.
Está mal, falta esta peña, está muy...
With all due
Marine squad deployed.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
Under fire!
Falta el otro héroe, Ven aquí.
What is it you desire? There is no such thing as innocence. Only degrees of guilt.
Marine squad deployed.
Predator at your command. Approaching target.
I await your instructions.
Instructions.
Initializing build protocol.
Taking hit. Fear denies faith.
Tú van a venir para aquí porque está ya. Bueno, vamos a venir.
We stand ready. Cleanse, purge, kill. Marine squad deployed.
My knowledge is at
Morir
your
la vida dura,
disposal.
yo quiero que te diga, tío.
I speak his word.
Predator deployed.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
Si muere, pues la vida dura, ¿cómo hacer?
Whirlwind artillery tank here. We will destroy the enemy.
There is no such thing as innocence.
Ahí va a morir,
Degrees of guilt.
Under fire.
Here to serve.
Yo creo que se le puede poner otra que no esté como esta, ¿no? Aquí ven, claro. No nos necesitamos aquí, no hace falta que van a acordar si venís o no.
Knowledge is power. Hide it.
¿Qué tal? Viene aquí también, no te...
Imperial Guard.
Ay, tú te vas.
Taking hits.
The heretic.
Here to
Buena
serve.
idea.
I will do as you ask.
At your command.
Faith is our shield. Initiating attack protocol 23.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
Yes.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Hostia.
Predator tank here. Predator at your command.
I have awoken.
También estos
Yes,
putos
my
pesos
lord.
aquí.
We will move ahead and mark
Yo no estoy de
any
aquí
enemy
frita tocando la
positions.
polla, tío.
Scouts advance. Commencing infiltration. Commencing infiltration. Getting into position.
My knowledge is at your
Taking
disposal.
damage.
At your command.
¿Esto es aquí algo? No, pero no puedo subir.
Taking hits.
I await your instructions. I shall obey. Yes, most beneficent one.
Whirlwind artillery tank deployed.
Ah, ya no.
Yes, Lord. As you wish.
Venerate the immortal emperor.
Whirlwind here.
Charge.
Hope is the first step
Taking
on the
heavy
road
fire.
to disappointment.
A ver, subir por aquí, no.
Charge!
Awaiting orders.
At last, back to war.
venerate the immortal Emperor. With courage and
Normalmente le
honor.
das así en los juegos a esto que acabo de hacer y el tío va matando hasta llegar ahí. Disparando todo lo que pilla hasta llegar ahí. Aquí no. Aquí no. Siempre te acuerdas de la puta gana, ¿eh? Yo no me acuerdo que fuera tan como el culo, tío. Va fatal.
With courage and honor.
Yo no sé, yo no creo. Igual
I will
porque
destroy their minds and burn their
le metí
bodies.
una mierda que ponía no sé qué polla para poder verlo con la pantalla entera, pero encima no puedo verlo con la pantalla entera. Creo que se habrá jodido esto porque yo no recuerdo que fuera así de como el puto culo.
With courage and honor.
Ay, aquí te has quedado tú.
What would you follow me into battle?
No hay más aquí haciendo nada.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Command me.
Heresy grows from idleness.
At last, back to war. Even in death I still serve.
Whirlwind here. Predator at your command. Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Pero si pueden controlar por lo que dice para no, ¿verdad?
The enemy is attacking.
I await your instructions. I shall obey.
Yes, my lord. Attacking as ordered.
I stand ready.
Ah, mira, se mueve.
As you command.
Direct us to the enemy. Awaiting orders. Faith is our shield.
What is it you desire?
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Space Marines, advance!
My knowledge is at your disposal.
We stand ready.
I am ready to serve. Again.
Initiating attack protocol 23.
Even in death I still serve.
Mira que tiene que
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
What is your order?
At last, back to war.
Attacking as ordered.
What is it you desire?
Predator at your command.
I am the instrument of his will.
Whirlwind here. Triangulating attack coordinates.
Faith is eternal.
Taking damage.
At your command. Scouts charge.
Command me.
Commencing attack.
Squad broken!
At last, back to war. To me, my
At your
brothers.
command.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Taking hits.
Predator tank here. An easy objective.
What is
Y
it
el
you
que está aquí,
desire?
¿qué dónde está?
Whirlwind here.
Ha muerto.
Taking heavy fire.
Fear not the psycho. Through the destruction of our enemies do we earn our salvation.
Oh,
I await your instructions. With all due haste.
The enemy is attacking. Mission accomplished.
vale, vamos a hacer. Mira, vamos por aquí. Vamos a hacer así.
I am ready to serve. Again.
Position secure. None shall stop us.
How can I serve? On my way.
A ver. Bueno,
Yes, Lord.
y otro te
I
da.
await your instructions.
Vale, pues ven aquí.
As you wish. I exist to serve. I will do as you ask.
Taking heavy fire!
Whirlwind artillery tank
Ever
here.
vigilant.
Even in death I still serve.
Whirlwind artillery tank here. Predator tank here.
Taking damage.
Vale.
Venerate the immortal emperor.
Whirlwind here. His wrath falls from the heavens.
My knowledge
Taking
is at your
damage.
Vale, vamos
disposal.
abajo, ready.
Space Marines, advance!
I have
Vale,
awoken.
vamos aquí y así me dejan tocar.
Follow me into battle.
¿La llevas? Burro.
Predator at your command. His will be done.
Awaiting orders. Under fire.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby. Follow me into battle.
Predator at your command.
By my command. Attack!
I have awoken.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
My aim shall not falter.
Vale.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
At last, back to war.
Aquí. Tú. Aquí. Tú.
Faith is eternal. I have waited long for this
Te
day.
toco mierda. Ahí vamos de...
Apothecary ready.
De la mano. O como maestro, o con el maestro.
Yes, Lord.
Ponle que no paran de aparecer bichos de estos.
Build routine 721 initiated.
The enemy is attacking.
¿Dónde también salen estos tíos ahora? ¿Qué puede saber?
Marine squad deployed.
At last, back to war.
Vaya que me están tocando las narices. Yo tanto venía aquí a hacer.
Space Marines,
Marine
advance!
squad deployed.
Follow me into battle. By my command. Attack!
Qué chorrada, porque vienen de aquí que no hay nada. No me enfades, tío.
Taking damage.
My aim shall not falter.
Here to serve. Initializing build protocol.
Whirlwind here.
Ya no vienen,
Predator at your command.
Even in death I still serve.
Taking heavy
It is
fire.
better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
By my command. Attack!
Me diciendo que también aquí que no hay nada. ¿Qué me estás aburriendo con chorradas aquí no hay nada? Joder, tío. Aquí no hay nada, ¿no?
Command me.
How can I serve?
No sé,
I will see that it happens. I stand ready. An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Awaiting orders.
Fear not the psycho.
Predator tank here.
Under fire.
Venga. Nos hemos cargado los violentos y a los pesados.
The battlefield awaits.
Porque seguro que sería mejor poner todo de una cosa. A cada uno, pero...
What are your needs? For the glory of the Imperium.
Glory on the Imperium.
Here to serve. I shall obey.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Taking heavy fire.
Whirlwind here. Predator tank here.
Jodidísimo el Predator
I
también.
await your instructions. Yes, Lord?
¿Y aquí todos? Bueno.
I am ready to serve. Again.
Commencing attack.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
Space Marines, advance!
Joder, tío, macho.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
The battlefield awaits.
I am ready to serve. Again.
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt. Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
Even in death I still serve. Faith is eternal.
Death or healing. I care not which. Taking hit.
I await your instructions.
Whirlwind here.
Ever vigilant.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
At last, back to war.
Es jodidísimos, amigos.
I await your instructions.
Instructions.
I will do as you ask.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred
Under
and
fire.
unguarded.
Space Marines, advance! Follow me into battle. My aim shall not falter. My aim shall not falter.
Vamos.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
Faith is eternal.
Follow me into battle.
Predator tank here.
By my command.
Así que me está tocando los huevos toda la partida y no voy a destruir a todos. La lleváis clara. Me va a quedar un puto Eldar. Tenían que eran duros Eldar, pero aquí los más duros somos los Marines.
Even in death I still serve.
Sí mismo, pero me pone nervioso. Sí mismo, aquí, macho. ¿Qué tontería es esta, tío?
Faith is eternal.
Deja de estar tocando la polla delante de vosotros.
Awaiting orders. Strategic point identified. Claim it in the name of the Emperor.
Here to serve.
Qué bueno, pues ya cayó una torreta aquí.
I will do as you ask.
¿Has arreglado?
I await your instructions.
Instructions.
Ever vigilant.
Que no pasa ni Blas, ¿eh?
There is no such thing as innocence,
enemy is
only
attacking.
degrees of guilt.
Pesados.
Securing
Los
objective.
marines aquí me he hecho, ¿no? Ah, no. Pues no. Esto por aquí dentro.
I have awoken.
Yes, Lord? I will do as you
What
ask.
is it you desire?
Marine squad deployed. Charge.
I am the instrument of his will.
Fear not the Psyker.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
I am ready to serve.
Marine squad deployed.
By my command, attack!
Predator tank here.
Ni una rata del Eldar va a quedar, troncos. No os preocupéis, no os preocuparéis.
Yes, Lord. Initializing build protocol.
Command me.
Initiating attack protocol 23.
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of
Ah, me
guilt.
toca subir por aquí, sí, sí, sí.
My aim shall not falter.
Taking damage.
Pero joder, no.
What is your order? For the glory of the Imperium.
Vale, ni otro.
Yes, most beneficent one. I shall obey. Yes,
No,
Lord.
por si acaso.
Build routine 721 initiated.
Predator tank here.
Initiating attack protocol 23. None shall stop us. Engaging the enemy. For the glory of the Imperium. Initiating attack protocol 23. We will crush the enemies of the Imperium. We will crush the enemies of the Imperium. For the glory of the Imperium.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. Command me.
For the glory of the Imperium.
Predator tank here.
My knowledge is at your disposal. At once.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
What is your order? Strategic point identified.
Here to serve. As you wish. As you wish.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Follow me into battle.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
Charge!
The enemy is attacking!
Charge!
Yes, Lord. Build routine 721 initiated.
Me han roto los cabrones,
The area is secure.
Heavy support available. You've got heavy support available. Lehman Russ here. Heavy support available.
Yes, my lord. Following orders. Yes, sir.
Armor reporting. On our way. Armor reporting. Heavy support available. You've got it.
Reporting, sir. Yes, my lord.
Sí, ¿de dónde le sale de la polla?
Yes, Lord. Build routine 721 initiated.
Vale.
I await your instructions.
Predator at your command.
How can I serve? How can I serve?
Space Marines, advance!
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded. An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Under fire!
Un salto puede llegar hasta aquí, sí, ¿no? Vamos a ver.
Understood.
Espérate.
Predator at your command.
¡Hola!
Predator at your command. Predator at your command.
Initiating attack protocol 23. Weapons at ready. It is time.
Ahí viene todo.
I await your instructions.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
At your command.
Hostia, ahí está, te digo. No me digo por arriba ahora, vale.
How can I serve?
Tu curandero, ¿qué haces ahí, tío?
No servant. We are the Emperor's chosen. I can help it.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
No!
The Emperor protects.
Taking damage.
Fate is eternal.
Awaiting orders. To the skies. Taking
Treacherous alien
What's your order?
They can hide their field bases in plain sight of our men.
But not from our eyes. Brothers,
Heresy
to locate
grows.
hidden units or bases, utilize a command
Regrouping.
unit, like myself or the librarian. Squads equipped with
Target their
sergeants can
vehicles.
also detect hidden enemies.
To the rally point! At your command.
Me voy a morir, pero ahora me voy a hacer un buen escuadrón de estos.
Even in death I still serve.
Moving out.
Ey, que te has muerto. Ay, te quedas ahí, qué majo
honor of the chapter.
eres.
For terror.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
How can I serve? Brothers! Today the enemy shall know fear.
Este.
I await your instructions.
Cierto que no he hecho esto, joder.
Under fire.
Under fire.
Awaiting orders.
Predator tank here.
Faith is eternal.
Predator tank here.
Faith is eternal. Command me.
Aquí no puede llegar
I
nadie.
am the instrument of his will. I will purge the
Warren
unclean.
here. The machine spirit is prepared.
Faith is eternal.
Warren here.
Death from above.
His will be done.
Tú que estás jodido ya, macho. Quítate
We
de
are
medio.
the
At
Emperor's
last,
chosen.
back to war. I will purge the unclean. It is better to die
At your
for the
command.
Emperor than
The
live for
enemy is
yourself.
attacking. Weapons at ready. It is time.
Ah, lo han roto. Y se ha visto cómo se ha
Warren here.
ha desaparecido. Con presencia eterna, no se lo habéis visto, pero poco sabe, ¿no?
Ever vigilant. Onward to glory.
¿Habéis salido ya o qué?
Ever vigilant.
Aquí.
Death
No
from
puedo hacer más.
above.
Vale, pues venga.
Faith is our shield.
At last, back to war.
Charge! Taking hits! At your command. Onward to glory! Fall back!
Command me.
Stay vigilant, brothers.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Fear denies faith. Onward to glory! What is your order? Cleanse.
Faith is
I
eternal.
await your instructions.
Faith is eternal.
What is your order?
Even in death I still serve.
¿Esto más? No. Muy pesado. Vale, ¿cómo lo lleváis?
Fear denies faith.
¿Cómo coño llego hasta aquí? ¿No hay otra manera de llegar hasta aquí?
At your command.
I am the instrument of his will.
Taking heavy fire.
I am ready to serve. Again.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
Even in death I still serve.
At your command. To the skies. Taking heavy fire. Yes, my lord. Fall back! Faith is our shield. What's your order? Back and recruit! Ever vigilant.
To me, my brother!
Yes, my lord. Squad morale restored. Faith is our shield. Squad broken! Faith is our shield. We stand ready. What are your needs? Death from above. At your command.
I await your instructions. Initializing build protocol. Yes, most
Taking
beneficent
damage.
one. I will do as you ask.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Follow me into battle.
Fear not the Psyker. Mind over matter.
Yeah.
We stand ready. Fear our faith is our
Una tropa de
shield.
ellos, qué bien.
Predator at your command.
Faith is our shield.
Predator at your command. Predator at your command. Whirlwind here. As you command.
A ver, espérate.
Predator tank here.
Taking heavy fire.
Oh, pues me voy a hacer otra máquina de esta alrededor.
We stand ready. Orders received. Weapons at ready. What's your order? It is time.
Pero si no me lo has hecho. Qué día eres, tío.
The enemy is
I
attacking.
await your instructions.
¿Qué coño es esto? Se ni nada, tío. No tiene sentido.
I await your instructions. As you wish.
Whirlwind artillery tank deployed.
No, Predator.
Whirlwind here. His will be done.
Se van a cagar. Se van a cagar.
We are the Emperor's chosen. Heresy grows from idleness.
The Emperor protects.
Whirlwind artillery tank here. Preparing whirlwind missile battery to fire.
Ah, tío, te jodido ahora ahí,
Whirlwind artillery
Yes, my
tank
lord.
deployed.
To the skies. Fear denies faith. Taking heavy fire. We are the Emperor's chosen. Fall back! Direct us to the enemy. Fear denies faith. Fall back! Heresy grows relentless. Target their vehicle.
Whirlwind here. They will never see it coming.
Direct us to the enemy. Awaiting orders.
Pasaron luego con los arcos aquí en la esquina, ¿no?
Whirlwind here.
Espérate, tengo aquí y te voy a acabar.
Moving out. Whirlwind here. Whirlwind here. Triangulating attack coordinates. Whirlwind here. Preparing whirlwind missile battery to fire.
Hombre, que sí.
Heresy grows relentless. Faith is our shield. Death from above. Direct us to the enemy.
Whirlwind artillery tank here. Whirlwind here. His wrath falls from the heavens. Whirlwind artillery tank here. His wrath falls from the heavens.
Yes, Lord? As you wish.
¿Y por qué no está de reparación en ese tío? Por el rato. Acá que hubiera hecho esa idea, la que hubiera hecho aquí. Venir.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
Vale, toma,
Whirlwind
chaval.
here. They will never see it coming. Whirlwind artillery tank deployed. Preparing whirlwind missile battery to fire. Whirlwind artillery tank here. They will never see it coming. Whirlwind here. Preparing whirlwind missile battery to fire. Whirlwind here.
At your command. To the skies. Taking damage. Destroy the armor. Fall back. Activating jump pack. At your command. At your command. At your command. At your command. Fall back.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Heresy grows. Taking damage. We are the Emperor's chosen.
Whirlwind artillery tank here. Triangulating attack coordinates. Whirlwind artillery tank here. Preparing whirlwind missile battery to fire here. They will never see it coming.
Fear denies faith. Ever vigilant. Death from above.
Whirlwind here. They will never see it coming. Whirlwind artillery tank here. Whirlwind artillery tank here. Preparing whirlwind missile battery to
The
fire.
enemy is attacking. Faith is our shield.
Pobre diablo. Pobre diablo.
Whirlwind here. As you command.
Pobre diablo. Pues la verdad que sí, una puta no me he dado cuenta antes de esto, pero
Fear denies faith.
el Luke, tío.
Cleanse, purge, kill.
Si no me van a acertar aquí, ni un poquito.
Ever vigilant.
Vamos.
Death from above. At your command.
Para crear, ¿no? No sé por qué fallan tanto, chicos. Creo que si no es mucho abuso, pero... Media dura, no me pongas esto, sino que es abusa. Es un abusador.
Ever vigilant.
Whirlwind artillery tank here. His wrath falls. Whirlwind artillery
Cuatro
tank deployed.
putos bichos de estos artilleros tirando no lo van a romper, ¿eh? Madre, que no me acuerdo yo de esto.
Armor reporting.
No.
Moving out.
I await your instructions.
Ay,
Faith is our shield.
no. Estoy. A ver. Toma.
Faith is our shield.
Toma aquí.
Taking heavy fire. Preparing to face target.
Toma, chaval.
Engaging the enemy. Faith is our shield. To the skies. Regroup. Target their vehicles. Faith is our shield. Heresy grows from idleness. Heresy grows from idleness. Initiating attack protocol for 3. At your command. Returning to battle. Repaying heavy fire. We stand ready. Returning to battle denies faith. Ever vigilant. Under fire. Squad morale restored.
¿Cómo que tiene tan mal?
Squad broken. Fear denies faith. Heresy grows
¿Por qué
from
no van a
idleness.
retirar?
At your command.
Porque esto no se rompe nunca, tío.
We are the Emperor's chosen. Regrouping. Fall back! We stand ready. Direct us to the enemy.
Vale. Tío, vamos a hacer. ¿Por qué coño no paran de ser?
Death from above. Awaiting orders. Orders received.
Ah. Y voy a hacer con la mitad de vida.
Armor reporting.
Ya.
Heavy support available.
¿Tú qué vas aquí, amigo?
Yes, my lord. Fear our wrath.
Pone que se van haciendo. No sé. Hay otro aquí. ¿Qué dices? Sigue tan. Oye, no está esto aquí, tío.
Whirlwind here. They will never see it coming.
Ahora aciertan, a la primera. Ah, vale, decía yo.
Direct us to under fire. Fear denies faith.
Puedo atacar.
Praise the Emperor. Faith and duty. Agreed.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest.
The Emperor protects.
There is no such thing
No
as
puedes poner a la
innocence,
uno del otro.
only degrees of guilt.
Puto problema tienen. Vale. Y ahora con todas hago aquí así.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Yes, my lord. To the skies.
¿Cómo ya me esconden los
The
cabrones?
enemy is attacking. Destroy the armor. What is your order?
Ahora, acá. Ah, amigo.
Activating jump pad. Take the rush. Fall back. Regroup. Take the rush.
¿Cómo les encanta? Y estos han desaparecido. ¿Por qué me los han matado?
Heresy grows mindless.
Está aquí arriba.
Even in death I still
Aquí
serve.
arriba, tío, sí.
Squad broken. Returning to back.
Vale.
Returning to back. Rally point.
His will be done. As you command.
Returning to back. We are the Emperor's chosen.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Aquí.
His will be done.
Se van a cagar esta peña. Se va a cagar.
I await your instructions.
¿Tú qué dices? ¿Tú no te hablas? No se pasa ni nada.
Build routine 7-1 initiated.
The enemy is attacking. Mission accomplished.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Venían fuertes, vienen fuertes de los jefes de los ojos, pero... La criatura, amiga. La criatura, amigo.
What is your order? To the skies.
¿Quieres saltar los dos a la villa antes no me lo haces, cabrón? Mira tú los de... Marines de asalto que hay aquí muertos, tío. No puede ser.
We stand ready.
Mis bros.
We stand ready.
Here to serve. I will do as you ask.
Arreglar eso ahora. Podía el tío arreglar sin más las cosas sin que le tenía que decir yo. Pues Spider también me parece que saltan, ¿no?
Whirlwind artillery tank here. Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Si yo me toco aquí, ¿qué?
His wrath falls from the heavens. Whirlwind here. Preparing whirlwind missile battery to fire. Preparing whirlwind missile battery to fire. Whirlwind artillery tank here. Whirlwind artillery tank here. His wrath falls from the heavens.
A ver.
My knowledge is at your disposal. I can sense the enemy. They are close.
Espera que me voy a hacer eso de ahí.
Yes, my lord. Orders received. Orders received. Objective acquired.
My knowledge is at your disposal. I serve. At your command.
Awaiting orders. Objective logged.
Predator tank here. Predator at your command.
Stay vigilant, brothers.
Predator at your command. Predator at your command. Predator at your command. Predator tank here. Whirlwind artillery tank here.
I am the instrument of his will. Take me to battle. I will purge the unclean.
Fear denies faith. Cleanse, purge, kill!
I await your instructions. With all due haste.
Faith is our shield. Weapons at ready. It is time. At your command. Moving out.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
Predator at your command.
¿Dónde el ingeniero? ¿Pero viene el ingeniero o no?
I await your instructions.
Instructions. Pero por aquí puedo ir para allá igual, sí.
What are your needs?
How can I serve? On my way. It will be done. I will see that it happens. On my way. I will see that it happens. On my way. It will be done. On my way. What is it you desire?
Predator at your command.
Stay vigilant, brothers.
Dicho que iba a probar esto, a ver si...
Fear our wrath.
Nadie más da esa...
At your command. Activating jump pack. Moving out.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Predator tank here.
Weapons at ready. It is time.
Qué bueno,
Heresy grows from idleness. Faith is our shield.
Amigo. Amigo.
We are still unearthing more Eldar explosives and demolition charges, but we dare not move them. We replace their triggering mechanisms, however. That is all I care to do with such xenotech.
Was this a trap?
No. By the placement of the charges, it is likely they plan to collapse this area, burying the marker and anyone near it.
They failed. Isidore, study the marker and see where it leads us next.
Captain, Inquisitor Toth has arrived.
Of course he has.
Yes, Captain, it is an impressive sight. But I never claimed Chaos had never set foot on this planet before. I said that if something were here, the impending warp storm would eliminate that threat. Best we not remain to share its fate.
And as I explained, Inquisitor, the Blood Ravens will remain until the last possible moment. Until that happens, in 2 or 3 days hence, I plan on pursuing this riddle.
Captain, I do not presume to question your decisions concerning the Blood Ravens. But when it comes to employing the Colonel's Imperial Guard in your quest...
My quest? Yet again you accuse me of pursuing my personal interests. It is my duty and yours to expunge any scent of heresy or chaos.
You overstep yourself.
As do you, Inquisitor. It is not the Colonel's Imperial Guard. Their lives belong to the Emperor. It is by his mandate and will that I use the Imperial Guard against the forces of disorder and elevate them in the glory of holy battle.
I see now that coming here was a mistake. If you are set on a path that will lead you to destruction, I can do nothing to stop you. But I won't allow you to drag us down with you. By inquisitorial edict, I am taking control of the planet Tartarus. All requests for planetary resources, including its military, will go through me. Captain, from this point on, you and your men are on your own.
Me suda la polla. Pues si no lo habéis podido leer, nos ha dicho que, bueno, que se ha puesto chulo y que ha dicho que nos hemos quedado solos, que te follen. ¿Que nos quedamos solos? Sí, pues me la chifla, porque somos los cuervos sangrientos. No somos los comenepes, ¿sabes? No somos comenepes sangrientos, somos cuervos sangrientos. Bueno, pues nada, espero que os haya gustado. Buena misión acá otra vez, ¿eh? Buena misión acá, está muy guapo el juego, sí señor. Bueno, pues nada, espero que lo hayáis disfrutado. Sed buenos, felices, nos vemos en la próxima. Chau.